Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Out towards the flank. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It'd be a struggle to find anyone better at what he does than Raúl Jiménez. A towering presence, but he has that technique and vision to pick out a pass, especially in the final third. That's a new aspect to his game, which is showing growing maturity.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Haaland. He's gone for goal! Sensational from Haaland! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
De Bruyne. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It will be. Oh, good spread. Played back into the centre. Ødegaard. And it's De Bruyne. Berger wins the duel this time. Tete. Fulham were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Dunk cuts it out. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Makaleli. He's on it. Goal! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Berger. Here's Raúl. And the first half is done. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Bangladesh really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And the game has already resumed here. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Makaleli. Now it's Haaland. That's a cute ball. And it's hoisted clear. And this is De Bruyne. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. It will be. Cole. And it's Palmer. Iwobi. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's shifting through the gears here. Ødegaard. Cole. Now it's De Bruyne. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. He's found a way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Haaland. He's in a good position here. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Makalele does well to get it back. Tete. And it's Lukic. Wilson. Now Lukic. Now it's Jimenez. Dunk gets a foot in here. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Can he finish? It's in! It is no contest. It is a landslide. He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Number 17, Iwobi. Number 30,
Berger proves too strong.
Coming on the field.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Robinson. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
Real chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Raul
Fulham
Jimenez.
making another change here.
On the field
Rodrigo Muniz prepared to come on now. Rodrigo Muniz! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Wilson goes short. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Well, you know, Peter, the brains of this particular team's operation is Pep Guardiola, someone who can dictate the tempo, and his appreciation of the game is a step above most.
Yeah, he's a thinking man's footballer, isn't he?
Indeed, and I'm really looking forward to watching him.
Now it's Batistuta. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now he's got space here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries to pass it through. Batistuta's cross. Guardiola gets good distance on it. Played back to the goalkeeper. Pickford, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. And it's Son Heung-min. Oh, nicely intercepted. Oh, good-looking ball. Played into space. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had a shot! It's a look, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Liverpool have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
That's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Haaland is onto this, and he can clear it away. That's been drilled forward. Adams makes the interception. That's an excellent interception. Guardiola is there to clear. Half-time getting close now. Haaland! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, the ball's come loose here. Threads one in. That looks a good ball through. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Pep Guardiola. Coming on to replace him is number 24, Rijkaard. Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Bangladesh can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Serginho. Ball driven. Oh, smashing header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Good ball, good take. Looking for options for movement. And he's gone looking for safety. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ronaldinho. He's having a hit! That's a half-decent try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Nicely shaped ball. And he will... It's Son Heung-min! A real chance and a real let-off. He won't be happy with that one. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Bangladesh really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got rid, and that's been won straight back. Might be danger here. And that was very necessary. Now it's Haaland. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's heaved it away. Back into the middle. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Bangladesh really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Yamal! It's loose and in for the pieces. It's a goal. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cute ball now. Shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, the formation that was once the staple.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The major moment in the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So, a breakthrough already. Passing is crisp and sharp. Good ball, good take. Referee's given a throw. Beckenbauer. Cole. And that's an errant pass. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Kukçu. Haaland receives it in a good position here. Raul. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free.
Bangladesh are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Lam. A heavy challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ball is over the line. Henderson promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, super find. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the pass is intercepted. He's in a... Goes for a shot! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That Haaland! Rijkaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Lam. And it's Scholes. Cole. Messi. Now it's Haaland. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. And this is... Can he finish? It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Plymouth go into the lead. Now, can they get him away?
There will be 3
Shot could be
minutes
on.
added time.
He has found the way through. Oh, important. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Bangladesh really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Beckenbauer. And Adams. Cole. And this is Ronaldinho. Cross in, looks like a good one. And that has been clubbed away. That is a brilliant interception. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Haaland. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Haaland, Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Rijkaard. Maradona. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Cannavaro. Rijkaard. And it's Scholes. And it's Lahm, played out to the left flank. And he was alert to it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cole receives it in a wide position. Adams is there and he can get that clear. Adams. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Aimed beyond the defence.
There they go, hunting again.
Goes down, but nothing given. And here's Raul. Lovely feet. Scholes.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. Ronaldinho. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. And he's worked it through. And the shot! He's scored! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished.
And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Their share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on...